some of this test footage of the athleticism of the disc game and what you can expect.
Yeah, I can do that. I do that all the time. That's super easy for me to do. Oh my God.
Yeah, and we shot this all with a Phantom camera, which shoots 1,000 frames a second. I think we're the first movie to actually use it in 3D capacity. So you'll see all this in 3D next year. And here at the end, you'll just let him land so you can see him actually throw the disc. Cool. Okay, vehicles. Everyone remembers the Solar Sailor from the original film. Well, this is kind of our update of that. It's kind of the freight train in the world of Tron. Carries cargo long distances on beams of light across the grid. And here's just another close-up view of kind of what that looks like. We're also bringing some new vehicles that you guys have never seen before. And the first one I was going to show today was the Light Runner, which is like a light cycle. Leaves a band of light behind it, but it carries 2 passengers. It's very fast, and it's also a very unique vehicle in that, unlike most vehicles, it has the ability to go off the grid into the outlets under its own power, and it has multiple modes. So this is a little glimpse at one of our new vehicles in our film. Of course, we have the light cycle.
Yeah.
This is the 5th generation light cycle. The newest one, this is kind of standard issue on the game grid. In our film, though, we also do go back in time to the late 1980s, and we will get a glimpse of the 2nd generation light cycle. This is Kevin Flynn's personal vehicle that he designed in 1989, shortly before he disappeared. But rumor has it, it is still the fastest thing on the grid. Here's another view of that. My personal favorite. And then this is just a little example of kind of what we're doing in Digital Domain right now. This is a what's called a turntable, where we take our 2D illustrations and we start converting them to 3D. So this is a turntable movie of Kevin Flynn's vintage light cycle and some of the early tests we're doing, look development. So that is just a sneak peek of what we're getting into right now.
That looks awesome. Oh, man. Now, Sean, you actually got Steve Lisberger to come back.
We did. Steve and team, we thought, were so ahead of their time in 1982. They built the world. They were the first to use computer graphics in a movie. And so bringing Steve back, and a lot of that design and that story and that mythology was very much the inspiration for where we went. So it was critical to us to have Steven back.
Wow, and Steve, it's been 27 years since the original?
27.
Wow.
I feel like Rip Van Winkle. Yeah, when we did the first film, nothing was real. No one had a PC. It was just time-sharing mainframe. And we got to get to this frontier first, and we just got to dream big. And after that, we sort of put the disc into the stone. And it was this team up here, after 27 years, that pulled the disc from the stone. And they've done an incredible job. I couldn't be happier. They're doing what needs to be done, which is to make this cyber western real. And that's what all of you have been doing for the last 27 years, making cyberspace and what's cyber part of your own lives, integrating it into your real world existence. It's a bit like the world of Tron, and the story of Tron has come true. You know, we didn't go to space. There hasn't been an apocalypse, thank goodness. And aliens didn't show up, but we just scanned Jeff Bridges for real with a laser and put him on the game grid. But I'm very happy, and I think the team that's doing this it took 27 years to put a team together that was this good.
Will there be any bowling competition in the game grid for this movie? Nothing like that?
Bowling?
No? Never mind.
Frisbees.
Okay. Now, Joe, I know that we're a while from when the film comes out, but you did bring some stuff, right?
Yeah,
few
well,
things?
yes, I did. You know, we just literally finished filming last Monday morning at 5:30. But I did cut a key scene together, a rough assembly from the beginning of the film. In the real world, it's in 2D, but you Tron fans should pay attention because you might look or see and hear some things you might recognize.
Here we go.